Testing. Let's see if we're live yet. Not quite. Okay, there we go. All right, so I decided to show you my face today. As you can see, I have relocated yet again. We're still trying to get all of the renovations finished from the flood, and it has been pretty much a nightmare, but I think we're finally starting to see the end. It's in sight. It's not too far away. Okay, I'm hoping by Christmas we will have our furniture back. I'm really hoping. We just are so tired of all of this. I told Stephen this morning, I'm just totally tired of falling all over myself because I have stuff everywhere that has no place to go right now. Anyways, as you can maybe see if you've been to my studio before, I'm in my living room right now. So right behind me on that side is the stairs. Front door is just over there. I have stuff spread all over the place, all over the floor over here. There's another table in the kitchen that I got stuff on. So it's at least a little better than it was when I was upstairs in the TV room. This light is not helping things, sorry. I had that up for a project I was working on. All right, anyways, enough of that. All right, so I wanted to come back and show you my finished book. It's done, and it is so much fun. I really worked hard to get it interactive, and so I went into my stash, and I will talk about that as I'm going through the pages to show you. If you have any questions about any of the details, any of the stuff that I use, the stash, stuff from my stash that I use, please feel free to leave me a comment, or you can put it into the chat as well. I decided to go live, even though I didn't tell anybody I was going live, just so that the two videos are together, the one where I made the book, and then now this one where you're looking at the finished product. I also wanted to put a bit of a plug in for next Wednesday when I will be back again, and I'm going to be talking all about border punches, Creative Memories border punches. They are a lot of fun, and I just wanted to give you a quick little preview. Here's one I spent a little bit of time on, okay, and I just did some layering and then some coloring. All right, so that's a pretty simple way to customize this punch. It's just one punch, all right, and so I just punched it out four times, I think. I did a red, a white, a wood, and a black. And then I also did some drawing on it. So pretty cute, right? Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to switch my camera over to the desk. Get rid of my keyboard. See, I don't have a place even to put my keyboard. It's always in the way. I dumped it on the floor I don't know how many times. Okay, so here you go. This is it. And you know what I want to do is just move my camera down a bit. Hope I don't knock anything over here. See how bad it is. I have my lamp sitting on my drink holder. Sorry, I hope I don't make you dizzy here. Okay, try to get this even. Okay, there we go. All right, so here it is. And remember, I did the 3-inch spine. All right, and so some of the stash items that I used. So all of the cover pieces and all of the background pages and the pockets are all done with one collection, okay? And it's Photoplay. No, Paper Rose, sorry. It was called White Winter, I think. Okay, and then I went into my stash for ribbon and twine. Okay, I don't even remember where this ribbon came from. Might even have been Michael's years and years ago, but it just really, really worked. I'm just quite loving it. Okay, so crystally. And then the twine was Stampin' Up! Twine. All right, it's one that came out this season, and there was 4 in a pack, and I used the blue and the brown. So you can see the brown here. All right, now the one thing that I do want to caution you on is that when I was talking last week about this being mailable, that you can flatten it, once you start doing what I did, okay, it's going to be a little thick for mailing. All right. You probably still could, but just a heads up there. Okay. Now, all of this paper here is from a special collection that Creative Memories released a couple of months ago called Snow Globes. All right. And the blues were just perfect to go with this. So that's what you see there. And I'm having trouble with the sticking on this page. And I don't know what it is that's sticking. But it's pulled up this hat, it's pulled up this snowflake, it's pulled up the edge of this paper, but there's nothing here. Okay, so front and back, I made a triangular shaped pocket just so that it's a little easier to see the things and grab them. Okay, and then I put a 4x4 and a 3x4 and then a tag. All right, and that tag could accommodate a 2x2 photo as well. So that was just, now this is just a start, right? And as I put photos in here in the new year, then I may want to change some of that out. I used navy cardstock from Creative Memories for this. And then this brown striped was from an old photoplay collection that it's leftovers. And I've had it sitting around for a long time. This side was a little too yellowy, but this side was perfect. Okay, and then this little tag, now I did do some on the Cricut, but this one in particular came in the collection with the snow globes. And then these little acrylic snowflakes were some leftovers from another Christmas collection, and then the winter gnomes as well. Okay. All right, now here you can see another one of these little acrylic things. You know, I'm just going to close up here a little bit. I think you will appreciate that better. Okay. So this is from the snowflake set, more of the navy cardstock. Okay, here I used some leftover espresso that I had. I cut this on the Cricut, and I actually am using the light side as the front. All right, it just seemed to work better in my mind. Now, here's some more of these snow globe embellishments. And what I did was I wanted just to make a place for multi-layers of things just to sit and rest. So I took this embellishment and I put foam tape just here and here. So then all of these things just slide out, okay? Of course, the twine. And then one thing I noticed as I was flipping back and forth through the pages is that these things in pockets were starting to slide out all the time. So I went and I found in my stash these little, they're sort of like buttons. They have height. How can I show you that? There, you can see there. Okay, and I just attached them with glue dots, but they worked perfectly because they're little snowflakes. They're so cute. Okay, and then here this was a leftover I had when I cut another tag that you'll see later on. And I had another star left over from those acrylic embellishments. And you can see this beautiful paper in the background here. I tried to keep some of it showing. Okay, and then here's just a regular pocket. And because I trimmed the rounded corners on the book, I decided to do the same on the pocket. Okay, and then I've got two here. Now this is some more leftovers of the paper I used for the pages. Okay, more navy cardstock, and then I got another little gnome. They're sprinkled throughout. This is another embellishment from the snow globes. And then this is cut from the Cricut. Okay, I thought that was kind of fun. Okay, and then here was kind of a failed experiment. There was some gold and then silver rub-ons that Creative Memories came out with, I think in the Snow Globe collection. But this paper is sort of, I don't want to say waxy, but it's kind of shiny. And it did not do rub-ons very well. So be warned, right? Rub-ons do not work on every single kind of paper. I had no trouble with them on regular cardstock because it's got a bit of a tooth. And so I had to cover up the top because it was a disaster area. So that's what I did. I used this, which was, believe it or not, it's a sticker, and I cut out what I wanted from the sticker, and it was in the same collection as this paper. So, you just got to keep an open mind when you're using your stash, right? Okay, now here comes our first big pocket. Okay, and this is the front pocket, or front opening pocket. So I just put two things in here. One is just a regular tag that I cut from the Cricut, and I was pretty liberal with my twine. All right, I just wanted it to look very festive. Okay, and then here, because when I adhered these two together, I didn't put a piece here. I think I would do that if I did this project again, because anything like this that's sized for, I think any smaller than 4 or 4.5 inches slides right down. Okay, so I put a couple of those buttons, the snowflake buttons, in the middle of the big snowflakes on this border, which was a long border. These were 12-inch pieces. There was 2 sets in the pack of embellishments for the Snow Globe collection. And so I just cut them apart because I knew I was using them in this book, and 12 inches was way too big. So anyways, so that's our first pocket. And then these little buttons stop this from sliding in. All right, so now here, I hope you remember when I was creating this book, I wanted one section that was quite wide. And this is why, because I did 2 waterfalls, one on either side. I did not use flip flaps or peekaboo pockets. All right, I wanted to keep with the theme of the paper. So what I did was I took a 4.25 inch width of the paper that had the design was vertical. All right, and then I turned it and I trimmed it at 3.25 inches. All right, and so I put my pictures all up here because I wanted to be able to see these designs. So it's all like a running design. You can see it's all from the same strip. And so there's photos underneath. And then on that same sticker sheet that I took that to cover up my mistake were all these tiny, tiny little stickers. I thought, well, this is so cute. So I just found some that I thought worked really well with this theme. And then I added another embellishment from the Snow Globes collection, along with a piece of that border. Okay, this side is exactly the same. And you can see that the picture on the front here, it's a continuation of the same thing. So I thought that was kind of cool. I had a lot of fun creating that. Okay, moving on. All right, here is another one of those Snow Globe embellishments that I wanted to use just as a holder. All right, and I just added, so you see on this paper, the rub-on worked perfectly. Okay, there was no problems whatsoever. Okay, and then another one of those little saying stickers or sentiment stickers. All right, so now I just want to just fast forward a little bit because it must be in this one. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so this is one of the tags that I cut on the Cricut. So first of all, I put a rub-on. Okay, and you can see it there. It's very pretty. Okay, and you can see how the deer cut out and then this flourish cut out. Remember I said that I would show you further on in the book. Well, you can see the deer here, and I turned it over so the light side was up, so it was facing the photo. And then that flourish that I used right here was from this. Cool, right? Don't waste anything. So here's another failed attempt at the rub-on, because it was all like snowflakes, just a bunch of snowflakes. I thought, oh, that would be really pretty, but it didn't work very well. So here's another option for photos. And again, I use those little button snowflakes. Oh, and a little bit of different ribbon. I forgot I used that. Just some white with gold. Now this was another border piece, and it's a stand for Snow Globes. And I knew I wasn't going to be using it for that. So I thought, you know what? I think these are really pretty. So I just trimmed down what I wanted, turned them upside down, and that's what I got. Okay, and then here's some more of the snow globe embellishments. And here's some more of those acrylic ones, the stars and the trees. And then over here, you'll see here's another one of the, sorry, I just got a text in it. Okay. Sorry about that. Got distracted. Okay, so here's another snow globe embellishment. Okay, and so just to be different this time, I did my photo this way, and then I only put the foam on the bottom. I didn't put it on the side, and that way it can just slide in like that. And then I was looking for something to put up here in this top corner, and that same set of stickers from this paper had this, and I thought, oh, this is so cool, meant to be, right? And so I was trying to stay away from Christmas or holidays and keep this about winter. So that was a little tricky with the stickers, but I think I did pretty good. Okay, so now here you'll see a little tree from the Cricut, and that is from this tag. Cool, right? You don't have to throw anything away. Okay, and then in this one, another tag from the snow globe set. Then I just used some navy cardstock, and on this one, I did a few of the journaling pieces, and you can do that anywhere you want in this book. Same type of pocket as I did on the front, just opposite, and then the same thing with the 3 Nomis. That is that. I didn't do anything special on the back. All right, the back is just the way it was when we created it. Now, the only thing that I thought about was putting tabs on the pages. I kind of thought it would be cool, but then I thought, I don't know, I got a lot going on in here. So what are your thoughts? Let me know. Let me know in the chat, or let me know in the comments what you think of the idea of using tabs, like along the top for each page or along the side for each page. Just, yeah, what your thoughts are. Okay, I hope that you get inspired by this. That was my intention. And when I was talking to my husband, Stephen, about the topic for this, I was thinking about all of the pictures that we have of different trips we've taken in the winter. And so that's where my thoughts are with this album as I was creating it, and then as I start putting photos in it in the new year. All right, that is it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to press the like button and to subscribe to my channel if you want to get notified whenever I put another video up, live or pre-recorded. And please remember to mark your calendars for next Wednesday, December 18th. Yeah, Wednesday, December 18th, 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time, when I will be here to dive into border punches. All right, take care. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.